sometimes it does get a little bit emotional. I have to be honest. I mean, I'll be strong guy, we say strong man. But some level, I've been shown love, right? For
No,
real.
you're too much, Mayogu.
You know what I mean? I
You're too much.
if you want a textbook definition of somebody who has really benefited from what you can call grace from people, ordinarily, you will never see them on YouTube. You will never. They don't have that time. But here they are. They do have my own time. And you see that time that you have for me is more than money or any other thing. I mean, I do appreciate that. No joke.
Can I say something? You're doing a lot. You know, like in abroad, you know, there's people they've not been to Nigeria for years. You are just like the mirror. They see through what is happening in Nigeria.
Not just what they say.
So this is just
what they see with their eyes.
What they say, because people don't believe Nigerian news anymore. So a lot of people just normally watch you, and you are the one giving them information, and everybody trusts you to watch you, and that's why Mayogu. So Mayogu, I want to say something very quick. You know, in the morning, I try to say a lot of some things. You know, your program is just like school. You know, whenever I'm coming to you, I always take my pen and paper. I write some things down, and then from there, if I'm lucky to call in.
Some of you are beginning to even write your points out now. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste the chance that I'm going to have on my Diary political. A lot of people are going to be listening, so therefore, I want my point out, and I love that for all of you. Honestly,
that's what I do. And based on IB Dende, I have like 4 points here. You know, based on ID Dende, I'm not even seeing the IB Dende action. What I saw there is like for us to know how deep corruption has eaten our security and uniform men. This is just custom. They deal with food and other things, smugglers, you know. But can you just take a picture of this? What happened to that custom officer? I heard that the man is a senior superintendent of custom. That means when you are nobody and you don't know any.
Go on, please.
Yes, if you are nobody and you don't know anybody, if that man catches you with a car that's not well cleared from the wharf, he can seize that car and destroy that car in front of you without nobody asking him why. But we can see in that picture, that drama with IBD Dende, he was begging. No, the camera wasn't even going to his side. He was like they made him a victim, feel guilty of doing the right thing.
He was scared.
So people
was scared. He said,
people now.
What did I do?
Yeah.
He's threatening to kill me. What did I do?
Yes.
Custom officer.
And the guy in question, the criminal in question, on a phone, maybe he's calling the control general for that to be begging him, explaining what did I do. So for you to know that these guys are pushing innocent souls out in the forest to go and fight Boko Haram, whereas the Oga has taken a lot of money. So they cannot even give them enough ammunition to defend themselves, not even fighting the Boko Haram. That's why you see them killing a lot of them. And many of them that died in the bush, nobody's talking about them. Even their family, many of their family doesn't know that they're already dead. They are thinking that they are still in the bush, fighting, waiting for them to come back home. So for you to see from that picture, you will see what happened there. Just take it to army side. You will see, just take the picture to army side and police. For you to see the Oga has taken the money, he knows Dende, he contacted Dende, but nobody gave this innocent officer notice that Dende
room, beat him up and say, see what you have caused. See what you have caused.
That's why he's crying.
Is calling us now. This is what you have caused. They will still blame him.
Yes.
Man, God.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. So number two is this truck looting. This truck looting, I see it as they are trying to wage war against citizens from their mistakes, because those trucks they are looting are people's business, and those people are going down. When you loot somebody's business like that, he cannot go to market tomorrow. Millions of naira is going away. Then the truckers now will try to protect their goods. Then they will start killing themselves or killing people on the street. Even innocent ones. When they see you on
they will ram into you.
If you block them, they will kill the person. They will run over that person. You see, and maybe they will be taking bandits now with them to shoot at people when they are coming to defend their money. But the government already opened hands for them to be stealing people's goods. So that one is another problem that we are coming in. Then based on Ukraine food, I went into, when I saw that thing in the morning, when you said it, I went into writing about it because I was in Germany last year. And I saw Ukraine people when they came in, when the war started. I saw them. They look hungry. So for them to give us food, there's something behind this food. So I now saw that food was contaminated. It's not a good one. Even some Europeans rejected that grains and they sent it to Nigeria. Nigeria now took it. So why are we taking food from war-torn zones?
See, people are so hungry right now. They don't even care the source of what they are giving to them free here because nobody is even checking any standard. The video I showed you earlier from Day in Abuja today, from Guapa, what's that place called again, right? See, the people who were carrying those bags, they confirmed that part of that grain is spoiled, but they still carry them anyway.
You see, they're giving people poison everywhere, kidney failure, plus suffering, no hospital, nothing. And government is now in Germany. I don't know, many people are watching it now. They live in Germany. In Germany, they protect lives. Government protect lives. And this one is now begging food, a whole giant of Africa. People that produce 114 tons of gold every year. People that produce 140 tons of gold every year and crude oil are now taking food from Ukraine that has war-torn country. Okay. At least the last one I want to talk about is Tinubu's statement from in Qatar, telling investor if anybody attacks you or want to take bribe from you, come and meet me. This is bullshit. I'm ashamed of telling my friends that I'm from Nigeria. How can he's directly telling the investor that there's no judiciary, there's no system institution, because how can you see president if you're an investor? How can you see the president?
Don't call police. Don't report.
Don't call police. Just go to president. So how can investor trust this country and invest his money? Since he cannot get your money from the court, so you have to meet president. Man, something is wrong in that country, something is wrong. Then lastly, just give me 1 minute. Lastly, there's one guy I saw on just 1 minute. There's one guy I saw on Facebook. All these people that call themselves celebrities, not celebrities from Nigeria. He came to London few weeks ago. This guy. I watch this guy video. He's always attacking some people. Sometimes he talk good things. Sometimes, but I saw him in London. He was like, "I can't stay here. People are in London are suffering. People are this is too bad. This is bad. Blah 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 blah. I'm going back." From this caller. The caller. I'm the one that said that. I asked my auntie if he wake up with alarm in the morning. I'm not saying it to my auntie because I'm coming to Nigeria to flex. If not because our family, I cannot go there again to do what? So from that, what very dark man said, what I wrote for him that I said, if Nigeria is working, nobody will come to Facebook and beg money. You people should be doing something working. We are working and we are paying tax. Yes. We don't have time to come and how can somebody be on Facebook from morning till night talking rubbish? So that's why he came there. He came there and meet busy people that got bills to pay. They got to.
They are so serious with their jobs that they cannot like sit back and feel like nothing they happen. Like
Yes. Yes, I've been moving him around in London. So that's my take. Let him go home and talk to government so that government will work. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you. Tomorrow is another day. Every day we all have a lot. If we are all allowed to pour everything in our mind at a phone call, right? We probably will only have one person. So what would they share? I'm like that, okay? Tomorrow is another day. Mazi, you have a wonderful, week and enjoy the rest of the day too, okay? So here I have another caller. Here. If you are still watching me,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. One moment. I'm asking everyone who is still here with me that please, if you are still watching, right, please take a moment. How about can you have over 2,000 of us earlier, and then we are unable to actually get 1,000 of us to indeed like the broadcast. It's just a reminder because everything is now. We only have just about half an hour to go now. And here is a caller on the line. Hello there, Baba.
Hello, Baba.
How you doing?
Good afternoon. Good evening. I did, bro. I'm very good.
I won't be with you in the evening, but here he is. You can't even look away. Look at yourself. When you told me this afternoon,
I just had a small opportunity.
Said, I won't be around in the evening, okay? Because I've got this, a business meeting and all of that. I said, right, you will still listen. But I didn't know you are able to hold it, that you still have to call in. Let's do it quickly.
In fact, yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, Thank you, my brother Mayegon. Shout out to the Temple of Truth. Please click on the like button. Please click on that like button quickly. Let's bring it up above 1,000 likes. Mayegon General, yes, thank you for your platform. Thanks, Baba. And thank you for giving people like me an opportunity to talk to thousands of people. And that includes journalists.
Baba, because we all built this place. Let's all be very, very generous, right? When we are sharing the accolades. This is ours. And there's a reason why we seem to all be connected differently from other platforms, okay, where you just go in and go out. You guys are building bonds. That's not really a regular thing, right? So we build this place. No. We make it comfortable for ourselves. We feel safe here. And I'm glad and I'm happy to have you as my friends too. So the African Wahala, shoot.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Maego. Thank you. I wanted to use this opportunity to talk to the journalists in Nigeria because they listen to the show as well. Please, you guys need to do a better job in being ethical journalists. It doesn't make sense for you to be calling hungry, defenseless people hooligans. You can't use the word hooligan on hungry people that are taking foodstuff that belongs to them, okay, from warehouses that the government prevented them from. Listen, the government had foodstuff in the warehouses for 3 years, 4 years. Heat, humidity, a lot of these foodstuffs started rotting. They were rotting away, becoming garbage. Years later, after the country had been destroyed by criminal politicians, the people became hungry and they started looting warehouses, and a lot of those warehouses have rotten food. Then you journalists, specifically Arise News. By the way, I like Arise News. Shout out to those guys there. No shout out to Ruben Abati though, but shout out to Ojirika Okwe and Rufai. No shout out to Ruben Abati. Once again,
how you they distribute? You be like person we get, we get the candy and call the kids and said, "Good morning to you, good morning to you, very good morning to you, amazing morning to you." And then one child is there, and he said, "It's like, go and collect your own good morning from APC. Come over here, everybody." So you want Abati to share in your kudos to you. Kudos to
in my salutations.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. No kudos to Abati. Abati. I don't want to be too harsh with my words anymore, but I have nothing but negative things to say about Abati. Yes. Now, Ojirika Okwe, you call these people hooligans. That's wrong. Please don't call them hooligans anymore. Just because the head of the police called them hooligans in his press statements, that doesn't make them hooligans. You need to always remember that the police is corrupt. Okay? The politicians that you invite to your program all the time, you sit them down, you serve them coffee, tea, you're having nice, pleasant conversations with criminal politicians that destroy the country. You've never called them hooligans to their faces.
No.
Then why are you calling poor people hooligans? Stop doing that, please. Otherwise, you're going to be a part of the problem. We are not going to start perceiving you as a part of the problem. So mind your words, practice balanced journalism. If you're going to call the people hooligans for looting those rotten
All the people
foods,
behind it.
then call the criminal politicians that created this situation, call them hooligans as well. Thank you so much, Marigo.
That is some very symbolic message there. It was precise. You had and you had them in mind to get the message. Baba, thank you. Because
thank you, brother.
Start with before they begin to crucify us. Call a dog a bad name.
Yes.
Hang it. That's exactly how it has always been. But yes, we should always remind that it won't work for everyone all the time. The African Wahala.
Yes.
Baba, I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, Baba. All right, bro. You too.
So I also have here with me Prince Shettima, representing IPOB for life.
Baba.
Prince Shettima, how are you?
Yes, Baba, I'm fine. You?
I'm very well, Lord. Thank you. A lot of people will be wondering, how did I get to know everybody calling in? Man, I've been doing this for a while. I'm mastering some of these numbers. But once in a while, people deceive me. The African Wala has been deceiving me in the past 2 days. But lucky enough, right? When he says a word, I quickly grab it and say, that's him. So, Prince Shettima, how are you?
Baba. Our Tukado Mike, I hear no shaking. We are all right.
We did hear,
all right.
You know the low, the Tukado, the loud is getting louder and louder and louder. And guess what, right? They are complaining that we are too loud. Why are you always loud? Why are you? You will go deaf. After going deaf, una go mad. When una go mad, una go run out of town. Now our problem will run away with that. I will never stop.
They go,
Prince.
Now so they go get complication with blindness.
That is it. Man, they shout. Man, they annoying them. They will go deaf. First, they will go deaf. After going deaf, they will go mad. After going mad, then they will go missing by running away.
That's so.
Go for it.
That's so. Baba, well done, Jare.
Thank you.
Continue to fire the Tukado mic, Jare.
Bless you.
Yeah, Baba. It's first of all, I just want to this guy. What is his name? The vice president Shettima.
Oh, the Shettima, Shettima.
Yeah. I had him warning people to be responsible in protesting. You know, I want to ask him what is responsible about Boko Haram. Yes, somebody that is telling people to be responsible in. It's just like people, you know, it's just like during the Buhari time, you know, they were shouting hate speech.
And now you remember.
But they were sponsoring this Boko Haram with hate action and hate men, killing people with hate action. Hate action and hate speech, which one is more grievous? Baba? You see,
now you don't forget. They just say all those things to make us feel like we are the bad ones for complaining that we are being killed unjustly. And these killers, right, are untouchable. Shut up your mouth. Are you the only one being killed? Please don't destroy this country. Let us just pray that God will change the mind of all this terror. God will come and fight for us and defend us. Me should join you to pray to God to come and save me from terrorists that I see and the state government that is covering them up. I will go fight too.
Baba, to be honest with you, they are living in fear. You know, they have living in bondage. These people, they are living in fear every day. You understand? You know, the Jaga Bandit, he stole it, he ran away with it, he escaped with it.
Snatch it and ran away with it, only for it to not be able to like.
So, and this kind of stealing is very obvious that everybody is aware that he's a thief. So every time his mind will be cutting. That is where he is. The other day he was telling NLC that they are not the only voice. All this word that they are saying is just to, you know, console their fear.
Make themselves
fears. And Baba, I'm telling you, it's every day they will say, okay, military takeover. They are always afraid. They are not sleeping with 2 eyes closed. You know, because they stole what they are enjoying. And it will never be well with them.
That they will get caught or get punished for it, and every now and then they needed this reassurance that they are still in power. That's why I always remind himself, like, say, as president, I am the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Say,
you know, any day when I look out for television, I wonder, say, what he hit Nigeria? So, you know, what kind of accidents Nigeria is inside? You get what I'm saying?
I deal with you,
Baba. To conclude my own contribution tonight, you see, this governor, LP governor.
Alex,
you know, I like to call him LP so that he get a pepper APC and PDP.
What do you have to say?
You know, you see the guy. They are trying to gaslight him. They are threatening. They are going to cut the gas that they gave to him.
Like,
that's what
if people say too much all the time, Alex, every time, Alex, what him do say, okay, cut the gas, Joe. If they don't get gas and electricity don't go. The same people where Intel saying we'll go give them 24 hours of electricity. Now then go first day. But the guy seems to be above that by now. They said they have actually like been above that. Because well, anyway, saboteurs.
You know, Baba, my own observation and contribution about it is this. I know, and we know that the gas, you know, that they gave to him to power this the electricity is to cool the temper in Southeast for us not to talk about Biafra again, so that we'll be celebrating
they are wrong. I have no idea that all this. Well, anyway, Prince, go on.
That you see, the unfortunate thing is that these people don't know the vision we have about Biafra. Dubai is not even beautiful. The vision we have about Biafra. That is one thing that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So even if there is power in the whole eastern Nigeria, there is a railway that is compensation of Nigeria. The seaport that is compensation of Nigeria. It can never be like a Biafra that we with our own blueprint. Let them know that, so that anything they want to do, let them they do, because it's Biafra for us and Biafra. There's no other way.
After Biafra,
with Nigeria,
what do you want?
Biafra. Baba, Nigeria is gone. You understand? There is no menquatarism in a broken bottle.
No.
Okay? And I want to warn this guy. There's a guy that just called in between the callers.
Right.
I want to warn him. He made a statement. He always use that statement. He said that the Canada is the reason why they will hold him for a long time. That guy, if they send him to come and gaslight us, he should just go back to them and tell them that
is that Prince Shettima.
Yes,
calm down.
Yes,
See,
Baba, but is that not
no. It was just making some analytical comparison, okay? Saying the reason, if like, why are they holding him? This could be one of the reasons why they are still holding him. Or this, you know what I mean? Like, no take on to act like that.
No, why I take it personal? That's the way he put it. If he put it in a better context, I would have said yes. But he said this is the reason why. He's emphatic about what he's saying. This is the reason why they are going to hold him for longer time. Do you understand? He don't know that because they are holding down the Kano. That's why Nigeria is breaking down every day. And this criminal, they knows it, but because they are comfortable with what they are getting in Abuja. You understand? They don't want to let go, so that Nigeria will breathe. They want to impoverish everybody, so that every 4 years they will throw away Agbado on the ground. Agbado of 10,000. Nigeria will be running like chicken, to go and pick the corn of 10,000 or 5,000. You understand? They will make you so hungry that when you see 5,000, it will be like 5 million. Do you understand? This is just it, because I don't see the reason why they are putting people in this kind of death of hunger. Do you understand? People are dying every day now, Baba. We can't. People can't continue like this, and they know they are afraid. Every day they tell military don't come take over. military don't come take over. Why are they afraid? Because you are doing bad now. There's no peace with the wicked. Baba, God bless you, Jare.
And you
Continue
too.
the fire to Kano Mike. Respect.
Thank you, Prince Judgeman. Thank you so much for that. I will just take one more call and we will call it a night this evening. Right? Here is my caller. Can you hear me?
Hey, Michael. Good evening from London. This is Austin.
Austin, you're back.
This is Austin.
How are you this evening, Baba? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I was enjoying your show, man.
You know, people come around and pour out their mind, right? And sometimes when I get to hear what people have in their mind and in their head and all that, I'm like, "Aye." So people, they are meaner than myself. Or sometimes people think I'm the one who has a bad mouth. Sometimes you need to listen to all these callers too. Their own is a different level. I'm glad you are also here tonight
of
too,
course.
Austin.
You remember that a few days ago there was a guy who called, and I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, he was really hard on Nigerians. You know, blaming Nigeria, all Nigerians, and then you. No. They should not. They should not.
The word some, and he said, "I am intentionally not using the word some." They said, "But you are also involved. You are also included." Now, when you say this, say yes, I'm fine with that. So I'm not going to change that.
No,
it must be the one. Is it?
My brother, you see, they should not blame that guy. You see, Nigerians have an attitude. You remember, when I called, I was saying that if you look through down from upstream to downstream, there's an average lifestyle or attitude all Nigerians have. So statistically, he's right, because anything from 5, if you say 5, 6, you can round it up to, if you say 1.6, you can make it 2. That doesn't mean it's 2. It's a statistical issue. The man was angry. You know, the man was angry. So when he says Nigerians, what percentage do you want him to say? 98% of Nigerians, 90%, 80%? He made a statement. Let us take it in to say that, look, this is where we are. These people are saying things. The person who is criticizing him for not saying some Nigerians, let them come out and speak. They should not just go there and write things. Why don't they come and say some Nigerians? Leave him alone to speak his mind. That is the problem with Nigerians. They always have something to say when somebody pick up an issue, try to address it. Say, oh, you should have said it this way. Remember, we were talking about elders. You know, somebody say, oh, don't respect the elders. Some people say, where I come from, we respect elders. I don't give a fuck about elders. I'm sorry to use that word.
Because we also
not that I'm insulting, not that
your age, and you're not respecting me. I mean, you have to respect. If you respect yourself, you see, one thing about respect, people don't understand is that before you disrespect anybody, you must have disrespected yourself. Me personally believe that Nigerian criminal rulers, they have become so comfortable disrespecting us, lying to us, canceling all of their promises, even though they are elderly people. They do not have respect for themselves. That's why they can easily lie to us and expect nothing to happen. If you don't respect yourself, how can I respect you? You don't even respect me in the first place, right? And you want me to respect you?
It is the problem.
Austin, tell them.
Yeah, remember I made mention of religion. Some people are afraid of religion. And some people say, in fact, I saw one vlogger, on YouTube. She says she died, went to heaven, and she's back. I said, excuse me, you mean, I was telling myself, so with heaven is paradise. You went to paradise and you came back to this hell?
You come back.
No, what did you come back to do? You went to paradise, heaven, and then you come back. See, that is how Nigerians think. They make a hula baloo about all these things, which religion has taught us. And so when you speak against it, there are people on the sideline because they're afraid. They want to use that fear to judge what people should say, what people should not say. So when we talk,
like
exactly.
Tell me,
so what?
Be like, I mean, you've been seeing this on this platform many times, right? I hate it when anybody tries.
That's why I was hailing you now.
Yeah,
Michael, I was hailing you.
Nobody should ever
I've been listening to you.
Me, and in their word, Michael, I'm just advising you. And you are advising me because I said something about religion, and you come to me and you want to tell me that I do not understand things. That when it comes to religion, I should be very careful. You are provoking me because religion is not meant to be understood. Religion is is to be feared. Sure, you get, is to be mystery. The moment you begin to ask questions about religion, you are blaspheming. You don't ask questions about religion naturally. You should not. Okay? Once they tell you this is by faith, just believe it. Why are you questioning it? Now, I'm not religious, okay? I will question everything. You are religious. You are scared. They've told you what will happen to you. That's fine. I respect that. But the moment you begin to use that same religion to manipulate me in governance, in politics, and the rest of that, we will have a problem. Now, you cannot advise me that time anymore. You cannot advise me based on your own fear. They told you something will happen to you if you disrespect your pastors. I don't give a fuck about your pastors. And I want you to understand that. Respect that.
Exactly.
Do not advise me. That's what I tell people. I say, do not advise me. If anything will happen to me, let it happen to me.
But why would anyone on the sideline listening to you tell you that, oh, don't speak like that? Now, God gave us brain. He gave Adebayo. Is it Adebayo, Adeboye, or Chris Kilome, all those people? He gave us. In fact, there's a video. I don't know if I could find it. I'll send it to you this evening. Somebody sent to me. Some pastor in a church was actually killing the dollar. He said he was making the dollar, praying that the dollar will crash. Now there are people in the church. They were clapping.
Continue. I'll play it now. Continue.
They were clapping. And who are those people?
They're shouting amen.
Don't they have brain? Do you know from who I've listened to, sin is not necessarily you kill somebody or you go commit adultery. One of the biggest sin is not doing what you're supposed to do. God gave you brain, you're not using it. You are sinning against God. You're telling God that it was not good. It doesn't have sense to give you brain to think.
That he created
you, exactly. So
you know if you use your brain, you know if you use your anything, you know if you function well. You are still waiting for him to.
What God has exactly what God has given to you, you are not using it. You go sit down and listen to it. If you see that video, play to them. Let them see. A man in a church.
You feel listen to now.
A man in a church trying to say
I hate some of their sounds. Okay, some of them are copyrighted, and because of that little sound, right? Ask me to pull out pull down the entire 3 hours video and cut it.
Don't risk the show. Don't risk the show for that. I just mentioned it because
on my screen, right? If it's on my phone, right? So if to say I decided to kind of share that, some people must have seen it too. This is it.
I'm sure.
Listen. Chibo is okay. Nah, be that oh. He said that's the man. The madman gets his in shop in no office for Lagos there. He said, I operate from go down now. And educated people shouted amen. People they abuse me on Facebook.
Amen. Exactly. Some say in Jesus' name.
People were abusing me on Facebook. They said there's nothing wrong if people are saying amen to a prayer that is specific. It's because they want that to happen. I said, what's the difference? Educated people and religion.
Look,
seriously,
you cannot. That's why that guy, they said, oh, the way he spoke is you should say some Nigerians. No. We live in England. You know, you go to the United States, go to Europe, go to Belgium, Italy, or wherever, and anywhere you see a group of Nigerian community, they behave exactly the same way. That's what he was saying. So he's not going to say out of 10 Nigerians, I will say, oh, you identified that 7 out of those 10 are the bad ones. No, don't criticize him. You say your stuff. Give us your experience. Nigeria has a problem of, one, reading, understanding, interpretation, and then this herd mentality, following people because you have to follow them, not because you believe in them.
That comprehension part, that comprehension part, Nigerians can read and write, but to comprehend, critical thinking,
that's right. No, you see, the point is, even for somebody who has a PhD, look at professors rigging election for these criminals. 8 months before, they were running them. They were running them all over. Now look at Abia State. If not for that woman, that professor, if she had not resisted them, we would not see this guy doing what he's doing.
No, they're going to tell Abia and say, if people say Alex Otti will be better, so the PDP or APC guys will say, waiting Alex Otti won't do differently. It's the same. They are all the same. There's nothing they can do differently. But Abian people will never find
it. Now he's doing it differently within the ranks in Abia State. There are people who, because they believe if PDP won, they will get contracts or whatever. They're not happy. They are the ones that are trying to create propaganda around it to say, oh, what is he doing? How much is he spending? This and that. But we're seeing what he's doing. It's a breath of fresh air.
I didn't come here now to say, oh, Alex Otti is the best. And this, no. I said, I was pointing at something. Prospect, something you can track, something you can trace. We can all look back in a year or two today and say, how far with that thing that we saw in that Abia last time? There is something to track. What can we track in some of these other places other than poverty, hunger, and the rest of them? What exactly are we saying?
The thing is, this man has created. He's setting a precedent. He's setting a trail. Now you blaze it. Look, within 9 months, Tinubu is still complaining. This is a man who said that he for 30 years he's been preparing to be the president. For 8 years, he was a leader of APC.
The ruling party.
For 8 years, he was governor of Lagos State. And in between, he was the emperor, the pharaoh of Lagos State, doing everything. And this man, within a month, he doesn't even have a plan. No. And up to 8-9 months, and he's still complaining. I was embarrassed, seeing him in Qatar running around by a museum manager, taking him around. Where is the prime minister or the minister or whatever that he went to visit? Nobody. This guy just left and using our money and everything. So sorry. Let me finish this point. The reason I really call is Falana. That man called Falana. He makes a lot of noise. He is one of the creators of Tinubu.
Historically, he made him.
He was the one who defended.
It was Falana.
Yes.
Who put all of the ploy and everything to get Tinubu out of that. And according to people, he's doing his job. He's a lawyer. What do you expect? He's only doing
no. You cannot do a job. With you, if they pay you £50 an hour, and then they go carry shit with you. If you don't like to carry shit, you won't. But Nigerians will, he's doing this job. Exactly. So the point is that Falana did not do his job. These are the kind of older people that I don't respect.
It wasn't even like Falana even saved him. Let me tell you the thing. Every time we talk about this Falana, it's not like Falana was a genius that saved Tinubu and make sure all evidence against him were dropped. Falana relied on a corrupt system in Nigeria that says if you accuse somebody, you must be the one to bring proof that that person did that thing. While they were doing that, Falana advised them, the State Assembly and the rest of them, to clear Tinubu. Falana now went to court with that clearance and say, number one, Tinubu cannot stand trial. He has immunity. Number two, State Assembly don't clear himself. So what is all this for? Go and wait for the next election. That's how Tinubu got out of it.
Exactly. If you don't have an axle,
here we are today.
If you don't have an axle, you will not have wheels.
No.
He became the axle that carried the wheel that carried Tinubu to Aso Rock today.
Yes.
And then if you put it down there, look at Atiku, this Atiku, where is he? Is he in Dubai now? Is he in Nigeria? He's quiet.
No idea.
He's part of those. He's part of the person who destroyed
the speaker, the first speaker of the House of Representatives in 1999. We go forging certificate as well, and they removed him. Salisu. It didn't take long before.
Yes, I remember.
That would have been the story of Tifnumbu. He forged certificate. He got exposed. He was about to be arrested. He quickly resigned, and you never hear about him again. Did you ever hear about Salisu Buhari again? That would have been
it just went.
If the Falana.
Yeah, it just went away. And then the annoyance is that Tinubu, I don't know him, and he's a person. I respect the divinity of people. Not I can criticize or argue with the action, but you're a human being. Yes. We're all human beings. Why are they not respecting, for example, Ojiokpe, whatever her name is, on her right, calling people, what did she call them? That they're hooligans. They're hoodlums. Her father was a police commissioner. She said it on TV. She cannot deny that. And the last caller who mentioned, he doesn't want to mention Abati's name. That man, I don't know how to describe him. You understand? These are the problems. He and what's his name? That little goat.
Abati.
The guy, Abati and one other guy, he makes a lot of noise. He lives in England. Who? No, when they were a media team for Jonathan, that when this APC used them to rub the floor.
Is that the
Reno Mokri?
Right.
They make a lot of noise. And look at Daniel Buala. So when you see all these people speaking from both sides of their mouth, then the problem,
moral or anything at
all.
They can only operate in a country like
Nigeria. The problem you've been addressing that Nigeria should break, I stand with that, because you cannot get it. You cannot get it right with these people. If these people who have the megaphone, who can speak for the rest of the country, are speaking against the country. Abati speaks again. He accused Obi. Obi was seeking attention when Obi asked Tinubu to come and defend himself. How can you do that? But anyway,
okay. Austin.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. I took your time.
No,
Thank you for the time.
I have to stop you. If not, you may not even notice, and then we just be like that.
I don't.
Thank you so much.
I apologize to. I apologize to everybody. I took it too far.
You have
Thank you
to share with us, and I'm going to probably be looking forward to that next time too. Okay, we'll not leave everything to
with love.
So much, Baba.
With love.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Austin there from England. Done, okay? To everybody who has been part of this tonight, thanks so much. I'm going to see you some other time. There's no point in saying much again. We've had a very, very, very busy night, you would say. And I'm glad that a lot of you indeed stopped by and participated. You made it whole. I will see you some other time. You all have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Ayébi #1.
lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà gbówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.